Hi everyone, so I'm just going to show you one of the backgrounds for the Fine Art Chic Christmas collection. So I'm going to show you how to use it. It's a drag and drop one, so they're just really simple to use. The only thing you really need to match up is the floor because you're using your own floor. So I'm just going to fix that there and use my crop tool, and I'm just going to make sure that we crop it nice and big so that we can get a lot of that backdrop in. So I'm just going to bring that up. I'll bring it to about there. I don't need to content aware. I'm just going to hit OK. I'm going to use my marquee tool and make sure it's feathered at 0 pixels, and I'm just going to select this area down here and then go to edit, fill and content aware. Okay, then I am going to use my marquee tool again, and I'm going to select the largest area that I possibly can. I'm going to Control C, Control V, or Command C, Command V to copy and paste. Hit my move tool, and I'm going to hold Shift and drag that right along like so. And then I'm going to do the same over here, but we need to make sure the background's selected. So using my marquee tool, I'm just going to select here, Command C, Command V, or Control C, Control V. Then hold Shift and drag along. So that's your floor sorted. So you don't need to worry about the background because that's where the backdrop is going. So I'm just going to flatten that. I'm just going to use Liquify to drag this bottom bit out. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to use my quick selection tool. I like to use a cloud because it just gives a really, it gives a better selection basically. And I can tell from that. Okay, so let's select these ladders. Photoshop always has a bit of a bother with ladders and chairs and things. Okay, so I'm holding Option or Alt, and that will bring my minus tool up so that I can remove it rather than add it. But it just saves me going up to the top every time I need to switch. Okay, so I'm going to select here. I'm just going to remove that bit from in here. If your subject has long hair, then you can use select and mask as well. That will give a much better selection around the hair. I'm not going to do it for Lucas though. I'm just trying to make sure that I get all of this selected right. So I'm just using the trackpad on my laptop. If you're using a Wacom tablet or something like that, then it'll probably be much quicker, but I'm not using that today. It'd help if I could actually see. There we go. Well, this is taking longer than I expected. I'm not sure what's going on with Photoshop here. Okay, anything else I'm just going to fix the masking because it's starting to get a bit tedious. Okay, so then I'm going to copy the background layer. You could have done that first. It doesn't really matter as long as you drag it down and don't Command or Control J at that point, because it will just make this selection a layer on its own. The reason we don't want to do that is because we want to add a layer mask, so then if we need to change anything we can do really easily. I'm going to come back to the layer below. At this point you can go to File and Place Embedded, but I have the texture open, the background open already, so I'm just going to copy it and paste it. So you can see that the light is different on the subject to the background. The light is coming from the left on the background and from the right on the subject. So that I'm just very simply going to flip the background. And then make it bigger. And place. And it really, really is that simple. You can come to the layer below, add a layer mask, and then use your black brush around 40% just to mask in some shadows to make it a little bit more believable. And then you are pretty much done for the background. We then have the action, so you have to come up to the top for the action. In fact, before I play the action, I'm just going to show you how to fix the floor. So you can see that the floor is not matching to the background. So we need to match the colour of the floor to the backdrop. So the backdrop has a lot of yellow in it. So I'm going to go to colour balance. I'm making sure that I'm on the bottom layer because now everything we do will work underneath our subject and underneath the background. And we can just match that floor up. Really, really simple. So then we come back up to the top and we need to look for the number. So this one is called number 12. So I'm just going to go to number 12 and hit play. And I've not done any skin work, light, nothing. It's completely unedited, this image. I'm just showing you how to use the backdrop. So let that play. I've got a hard drive that's full, that's plugged in, and when I plug it in, it just slows the laptop down a little bit. So apologies for the delay with this action playing. It is definitely not this slow usually. There we go. So I'm just going to use my white brush and I'm going to mask that on. And you can mask it on the floor as well. So I'm going to turn that off and on. And then if you wanted to, you can mask a little bit off the face, or however you want to play that out, you absolutely can, but it just really helps to colour tone your subject into the background. Like, look at that difference. So that is how you use the Fine Art Chic collection. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it was helpful. Take care, everyone. Bye.